good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
You look at this Browns defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now Lawrence. He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Second and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape.
Lisa 24.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Take right open.
Lawrence. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Here's a give to Bigsby. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Going quickly out to the right side. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Hey, run!
They'll try to run this one in. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato!
Now Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Takes this to the 27, giving 4 yards.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Bronco 80! 19 tight! 19 tight! Let's go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, we got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
This is fielded at the 27. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jaguars 14, Browns 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Ready, set.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready. 60-6. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Another tote for ETN. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Campbell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns.
Travis Etienne from 8 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Take right open.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Thomas has it.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st down, Carmichael. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Second down and 4. ETN once more.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A quick toss out right. 20, 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 47 yards.
And the Browns have moved out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
19, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Campbell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Rig alert, Rig Buffalo 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Back to throw. Campbell. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60
Now an audible here into something else.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Pioneer.
Here's Campbell. Off play action. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Break. Let's go. Bronco Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go get him. Go get him. Ready.
Off the play fake. Campbell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Take right open. 11.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey,
Up the middle they go. Carmichael. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went heavy. No surprise that he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Here's Bigsby.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Tank Bigsby hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Browns drive about to get started.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
2nd and 3.
Screenplay, here's Etienne.
And he gets this one just shy of 40. They mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
60 Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
23.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
Tomato.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
19 tight. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 13.
Pass caught by Foreman.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. On this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Joshua Hines-Allen there on the stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. Last play, they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. 35-35. up where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Bayshore Tootin.
65 yards.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Get it? Cougar Knight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Off play action. Campbell.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
70 Timberwolves.
Campbell from the gun on 3rd down.
They'll drop that underneath ETN.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19, 18, 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. It's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Terry McLaurin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Off the play fake. Campbell. He's got his man quick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. So that will bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Off play action. Campbell. Pass caught right side, Fannin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Campbell from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Done! This is hot! 13, Luke! Silver!
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Easy, route.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
They show drifting the ball carrier. 2 yards to the pickup.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Lawrence.
Looking long for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. Here's Lawrence.
That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jackson.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey,
A run here with Bigsby.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence finds Tootin out of the backfield.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Hey, Jupiter.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Second down, goal to go.
Fred on red. Hot. On. This is hot. Silver.
Bigsby once more.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. To try here for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
56, Browns 49.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 by 79, Browns. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Oh, yeah, you got it. Ready.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson.
Now.
First down.
Liking,
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Jacksonville,
they run their record to 13-3 now on the year.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland,
they drop a 10th ball game on the year, falling to 6-10 with one game still to come.
And they will look to turn it around next time out. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.